You said in an interview that only when I'm going completely local will I be able to say something completely global. What did you mean by that?
Context is very important to me as a filmmaker. Okay. Uh, 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 if I were to talk about Sonjiria, for example, and if I were to set it in today's time, then the story doesn't hold any water. So you go back to a time when the banditry was still active. I mean, there were these gangs and all of that, and the world that it is set in, actually. And and that is what gives the story, the time and place is what gives the story a context. Now, then I can talk about the specific issues that the film is dealing with. Like in Sunchuria's case, that it spoke about misogyny, it spoke about caste discrimination and all of that. And when we were researching, and when we went deep into the research, and we think what's so surprising to us, that our impression of Dakus were loot karte hain, dakati karte hain. But then you realize that no, dakati was just something that they used to do, but the caste duty was their main sort of dharma. That's what they lived for. And it was very interesting because we are living in a world today, which is still there's strife, in our country because of caste discrimination. We're talking about misogyny in a way that we haven't ever before, and we are witnessing it every day. So the deeper I went into 1975 and the culture of the Dakus, the more relevant the story became for today. So that's what I really mean. I mean, I'm talking about a world that doesn't exist today, but no matter how human beings are different, they are all the same. No matter how societies are different, they're all the same. We as Indians especially have this habit of thinking of ourselves as this exclusive club. Indians are very emotional, as if Peruvians are not emotional. We are all the same. And you go to any culture, dive deep into it, and talk about what the society is about, what the people is about. You realize your world, your life is pretty much the same. So that's exactly what I mean. So when we talk about a film like Godfather, that's so deeply entrenched in the Italian mob culture, in the Italian American society, we realize it's a story about family like any other. Godfather 1 is a story about inheritance. It's a story about legacy. So I mean, that's what we're talking about, really. So I feel it's very important to have a context, a strong one for the story. Yeah.
Subscribe to MAMI Mumbai Film Festival and hit the bell icon to keep yourself updated on conversations on Dial M for Films.